Advertising icons have been a part of the American pop culture so much that, get this, more than 35,000 people sent get well cards after seeing the Aflac duck had been hurt. With us today to discuss the duck's malady as we should say. Behind the duck's hospital stay is actress and Aflac duck's speech therapist, Jamie Patton. She is joined by Michael W. Zuna, Chief Marketing Officer for Aflac, who will give you an opportunity to see the Aflac's next commercial before the general public. Welcome, Jamie and Michael, and welcome to the show. And you know, guys, millions of people are wanting to know how the duck is doing and how the therapy is going.
Well, Tom, I've done a lot of voice training in my day, but this one is truly a feather in my cap, so to speak, or I should say, so to quack. It's not every day you get to work with a duck, let alone the Aflac duck. Every actress dreams of working with Denzel Washington or a leading man like Ryan Gosling, but I'm working with the Aflac duck, which is duck royalty, and I'm simply excited about it. My agents are excited about it, and as far as his progression, he's doing great, and I think he's going to be back on his feet in no time.
Well, that's wonderful. You know, when you work with these other actors that are out there, what sort of bill do you present to them? I'm just kidding on that. The recovery of the duck, how's it going, by the way? When can we expect him or her to be quacking once again?
I think he's going to be back on his feet in no time. He's very determined. Right now, we kind of use a chalkboard to communicate because he doesn't have full faculty of his voice back yet. But I think around football season, he should be all the way 110%.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful. You know, I've let my hair grow out over the last couple of months in recognition to the duck, the Aflac duck. I'm sort of creating a ducktail on my hair. That's sort of old school kind of thing there. But anyway, for the Aflac duck. The hospital experience, the hospital experience for the duck, what can some folks get out of that?
Yeah, I think, Tom, really when you look at America, research shows us that about 2/3 of personal bankruptcies are caused by a major medical event or an illness, and of those, most of those people have major medical, and so that insurance is important, but it pays the doctor or the hospital. And what we can learn from this is that there's a lot of unexpected expenses, obviously, and it happened to the Aflac duck, who was injured, out of work, and had a lot of extra expenses, and that's what Aflac has helped him do, stay on his feet and focus on his recovery and not the financial burden of getting better.
And being with Aflac, you've seen a number of people, probably tens of thousands over the years, be able to work with the corporation who have had a number of serious injuries or car accidents that the Aflac Corporation has helped those folks out as well.
Yeah, well, we sure appreciate that, Tom. It's just an absolute privilege and honor to serve Americans and help keep their families safe.
And you know, Jamie, so many people are always going around going Aflac, Aflac. They're trying to impersonate the duck. What's it really like working with the #1 duck in the world? Besides Daffy Duck, the Aflac duck is now the #1 duck.
Oh, there's no comparison. I mean, he's in his own lane, which is evident in the 50-something plus commercials that he's done. There's no comparison, and I just feel honored to be able to work with him.
The Aflac duck, how did you guys come up with a duck for your mascot, for your icon?
Well, you know, Tom, about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, you know, our name was really the American Family Life Assurance Company of Columbus, and really no one knew who we were. And our chairman and CEO, Dan Amos, and the advertising agency out of New York came up with this great idea, and, you know, 12 years later, most of America knows who we are.
Jamie and Michael, it's been a privilege, it's been a pleasure, and hopefully the duck will get back on its feet or its web feet very soon. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Our pleasure. Thank you, Tom.
Much more coming up with Low Country Live right after this. Stay with us.